Free here, welcoming you guys to the channel with video. This is now day 10. This channel playing the beta, and a lot of you guys seem to be enjoying this game. I know we here at the AllSaints Network actually enjoy this game quite a lot. I mean, I myself am enjoying this game a lot, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. I know I am. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be, hopefully we can actually unlock a new N300 car, because, well, we really need a new one of those, because the one that we currently have is a bit miffy, but it's not really that bad when all things considered. It's not really that bad per se. It's just we need another one. But anyway, enough talk. Let's get into the beta. If you guys like to see more Gran Turismo Sport in the future, do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. And without further ado, let's get started. So what we're going to be doing today, obviously, as I've said, is race an N300 car. But what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pick a car. The car I was in last time was the Hyundai Genesis 3.8 track. Now, alright, so select by category. Let's go to N300. Now, these are the cars that we can actually... These are the cars that we're going to start off with, and I think today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to actually drive around the Audi TTS. 305 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive, and weighing in at 1,385 kilograms. So this should be a good car, I think, to actually start us off. And let's see, where are we got? Actually, we are actually going to start racing at... We're going to race today at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to enter the race. Actually, we're going to enter the qualifying, try and get a good qualifying lap time. So we're not going to have the power, so things that are going to change. One, we're going to be a little bit less on power. We're going to be rocking at 256 brake horsepower rather than 305, and we're going to be weighing quite a little bit more, weighing in at 1,412 kilograms compared to the 1,385 kilograms. The tires are going to be the same, but the power and the weights is a little bit out of shape. But anyway, we've got 10, according to the time, we've got about 10 minutes to actually start to qualify, setting a great lap time in that. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So hey, before we start, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys actually enjoying the Gran Turismo Sport beta videos? I mean, myself, man, I mean, I gotta be honest, I'm enjoying these videos. I enjoy making these videos because I love playing Gran Turismo. I love playing the beta. It's actually been a very good game. So yeah, anyway, what do you guys think? Do you join this beta as well? Leave a comment down below now. Are you enjoying these videos? If so, let me know. I mean, it's a good thing. Let me know. So, let's see. Normal transmission. So that gets. All right. I think we've got everything we need. So let's get into qualifying. As always, I am rocking the Logitech G29 steering rig with the optional gear shifter in manual, of course, actually with manual transmission and steering and braking assists turned off. And as for the traction control, since this is a 4-wheel drive car, we're going to be slamming that puppy off. because this is we're slamming it off because this is a 4-wheel drive car, so we don't really need attractions because it is already there in the form of 4-wheel drive, man. Okay, so all I need to do is actually nail this circuit, hammer it home. Okay, change down to second. See. Anyway, about this TTRS, the reason why I picked it is because it's actually the second most powerful out of my N300 cars, and it's actually probably one of the best driving ones. The best, of course, being the Subaru the Impreza that we got our hands on at the very first episode. So the first ever car we bought is probably the first car that N300 car that we got is probably the best N300 car. That's more than likely the case. And although this is actually quite a good car as well, because as you know, as you can see from here, I have turned the traction control fully off. And as you can also see, I've got no assists aiding me whatsoever. So yeah, this car is actually, I honestly expected this car to be quite a handful, seeing as how the old Audi TT was in itself quite a handful with assists and all off, and the traction control basically meant that you actually slid everywhere. But this car actually, yeah, it does it understeer sometimes, but never to the point where you're just like, oh god, please get me off this ride, get me off this goddamn ride, man. In a way, it actually sort of encourages you to pick up the pace with this thing, because it knows it can handle. Because the car itself knows that it can handle just about anything and everything that that you made there throw at it. See, look, ladies and gentlemen, I pushed a little bit more, and we're already about 1.3 seconds faster around that sector than we were in the first lap, so we're actually doing not too bad. See, yeah, 1.3 seconds again in that sector. That's actually quite a impressive feat. I wonder if on the next lap we can actually increase our speed just that little bit more. I mean, Brands Hatch, actually, and besides, as in terms of Brands Hatch itself, it's actually one of my most favorite tracks to actually drive on. It's not too complicated, not too hard, and it's not too narrow to the point. It's not so narrow to the point that you're afraid to overtake everything just in case you bump somebody, you crash into somebody, and your sportsmanship rating lowers down. If anything, you can actually overtake more frequently here than you can at the Nürburgring. Because honestly, I think the Nürburgring, like that big Nürburgring track. Okay, see that already, 2.1 seconds faster. Impressive job. But anyway, back to the point of the Nürburgring. The reason why I think that's like so small and compact, because that track is a little bit was mainly used for Formula 1. It's not used as much now. We've got Hockenheim for that, but honestly, I just wish they actually brought back the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife, rather than the actual, like the small and not as complicated Nürburgring GP track, because that was a bit, yeah, it's a bit too easy, but still. Anyway, back on point. Nürburgring, to improve it for like Gran Turismo and even, dare I say it, Forza, you're gonna need to, you might actually, Nürburgring might actually need to be a little bit widened, but on your own it is a difficult and challenging track, and quite a long one, about 14 miles, 47 corners. I mean, that is a lot of corners, man. Almost as much as probably the Transfiguration Highway one of the best roads in the world to drive on. But yeah, that's still, if the Nürburgring was made a little bit wider, you'd be allowed to get more overtakes, and probably would it make for more interesting, like, watching? Yes and no. Then again, Formula 1 racing's always that boring anyway, so would it change things? Not really, because it's all about technology. As an engineer, I think Bernie Eccleston once said that it was actually an engineer's championship rather than a driver's championship. It needs to see, me and Bernie agree. Bernie Eccleston, the old CEO of Formula 1, we both agree that Formula 1 should be about the drivers, because that's the way Formula 1 started off. It started off as a drivers championship. It's supposed to test the drivers, it's supposed to make the drivers challenge themselves, you know? It's supposed to make them as fast as they can be. Well, the cars were powerful enough, but in some cases you're supposed to make them as fast as you physically can do. Change shift. Anyway, change down, and ladies and gentlemen, we have about a minute left until the qualifying session is over. But at the end of this lap, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bank all my miles, so that means we're actually little bit closer to actually obtaining a new N300 whip, or vehicle, or whip, as like Chavs racers and all that call it. Okay, so we just clocked in at 10.1 miles. Not too bad, not too bad. Our rest time was a 1 minute 51.7. Our average time was about 1:53.08, and the worst time was actually our most recent lap at 1:54.1. And again, the tire wear starts to show. So with that, time to get back in, because as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 5 seconds until we actually get put into a lobby, which I'm excited about. I mean, it's been a while since I've raced an N300 car. I don't know how well I'm going to do, but hopefully I don't get pushed down to about last place, because if I got pushed down to about last place for the overall championship, well, not championship, sorry, the actual overall race itself, then that might present a bit of a problem, because if that happens, then, well, it would probably not turn out for the best, because the community in this is probably just a little bit meh. So let's see, where are we? God dang it, I knew I should have taken the Subaru, man. I mean, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting the race at 17th place, down with Mr. Shelby GR1 by about 2.7 seconds. Sorry it took me that long, because math. And yeah, he'll be the only one that's actually behind us, you know. So yeah, and besides, in first place we've got Marky Boy 74 we actually got a couple of Evos, which is what Marky Boy 74 is in. A couple of Subis, a couple of TTs represent. We've only got one Focus. Wow. that's actually not. That's actually surprising, because I don't honestly think that Ford Focus would actually be a good car, man. I mean, I thought that would have been something used by everybody. Besides, without further ado, there's about a minute left, so without further ado, let's get onto the track and actually get a bit of practice before the actual main race itself. See, you got about 30 seconds left till the race itself. Wait, is that? The hell's an Evo doing their stationary? Was he away from his? Did he just get away from his controller or something? Nah. Anyway, hashtag RIP Evo. And yep, some of the racers have actually are about to finish their. I've gone off, but that's not to worry. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 seconds till our first race of the live stream, and hopefully it's a good one. What I want to do is I want to actually, my goal for the day, well, my goal for this race, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be not to finish last. I know, an impossible feat. Actually, I know that's quite an impossible feat for us sometimes, but I reckon we could do it, man. I mean, I'm not that bad at driving, as long as everyone just gets the hell out of my way. We should be alright. Whoa! It's a good thing I got ghosting on, otherwise we'd have been doomed. We'd have been really doomed. Okay, slow it down a bit, Okay, we've got... Ooh, Evo went wide there. Allow me to overtake, take your place. Okay, we got... Let's see, we've got Captain Future, I think. Right in front of me. Okay. I'm not doing too bad, man. I mean, I'm not doing that god-awful, but then again, I'm not doing that great either. Okay, all I need to do is actually... What I need to do is put on the power. All I need to do is go full power on, and actually try and get any hope of catching up. Hopefully, somebody actually just flings himself off this corner, and I'll be a happy bunny, man. I mean, that would probably that'd probably be the reason why, because I'd gain a position. But no, everybody just seems to be driving in their natural pace. Except me, I just go on the garage. Just a smidge, man. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Nothing bad happening. Nothing bad's happening. Go. Right. This is actually a good place to actually... This is actually a good position to stay in, man. I mean... I'm not stone dead last, so that's a start. I'm not stone dead last, and we've got about 3 laps, so there is still time to actually catch up to the rest of the field. Okay, so break a little bit into here. Oh, you see what I mean? I mean, both the Subi and the Renault have actually gone in. And I think that's an Audi TT. Nice clean overtake by me. Nice job, TT. You've done me well. You've done me well, TT. Okay, I've got a McGann up a trumpet. Just don't be alarmed, SaintsKnight. Don't be alarmed. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna run smooth as butter. Alright, let him overtake. Be gentlemanly. Let him overtake. He's clearly got the power down. Okay. Whoa. On the grass a bit. Yep, he's pulling away. Wait, what the heck? Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? What the heck happened there? What the bloody heck? What the giddy on happened there? Oh, let's see. As long as I actually stay in this place, I've got nothing to worry about, man. I mean, as long as I finish this race in this place, I'll be happy. Will I be satisfied? I believe so. Ooh, I've got Captain Future and the Subaru doing four-wheel drifts. I respect you, good sir. I respect you, good sir. Not a bad, whoa, whoa, whoa! Dang it! Failed to check the corner. But luckily, so did everyone else behind me. So, at least that wasn't a colossal balls up. It was just a minor balls up, not a colossal one. Which I'm happy about. I'm happy it wasn't a colossal balls up with a cherry on top. There. Okay, leave it a rev a bit, leave it a rev, and change. See, look at that, man. As long as I can stay in a reasonable place with and try and improve my sportsmanship rating, then I should do well, ladies and gentlemen. I would consider myself to be happy with my stats. I should be happy with my progress. Let's see, well, clip the corner just a little bit. Okay, cut. I cut that corner just alright there. Okay, that McGann is dangerously close to me. Whoa. Carried in that little bit too... carried in that speed. I'm gonna get away. Okay, he's trying to crash. He's trying to crash. Heck? What just happened? You guys saw that, right? What the heck? Tell me you guys saw that right there. Tell me you just saw that. I was in 10th place. And now I'm not last. I'm higher than I was, but I was at 10th place, man. I mean, what the heck happened there? What the heck happened there? You know what? Alright, congratulations to Mr. Pegasus and Evo. I mean, it's an Evo, man. I mean, of course the Evo would win. It's an Evo, man. I mean, if you ever doubt that an Evo would win the N300 type races, then shouldn't be watching these live streams, I'm afraid. But if you are, hope you give it a like, and hope we've actually convinced you to be a fellow AllSaints subscriber. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to do now is we've actually improved our sportsmanship rating, not bad. Anyway, we're actually going to leave this lobby, and I think we are going to... Yes, what we're going to do is we're going to practice in our new Mercedes SLS AMG GR4. Now we're going to practice this. We're going to take this round the Nordschleife. Got about 8 minutes for a qualifying lap. See if I can actually improve a bit on my time already. I'm not too sure what my time was. I'm not too sure what my time was. I mean, if I'll actually check it up once we actually get into the meat of said game, you know. So yeah, I'll probably need to check that out. Let's see, the time I posted was an 8:14.4. Not bad, but I feel like we could do a little bit better. So let's see if we can do that. Oh yeah, we're back in the Benz. I'm glad to be back in the Benz, man. I mean, I love this thing. This Benz is actually quite an impressive little car to actually drive around in. So long as I can keep it. Actually, let's see, is the traction control turned off for this thing? No, it's at free. Maybe that's a good thing as well. We don't want to actually try and be heroes of ourselves, man. I mean, if we try and be a hero in this... If we try and be a hero at this day and age, then just who knows, frankly, what will happen. As long as I know how to take corners around the Nordschleife, then I should be absolutely okay. Now, but okay. You see, you take your hands off the wheel for 1 minute to actually just scratch your just scratch your forehead or scratch your chin, then it all just goes bellies up. But I didn't lose that much time, so just went across a little bit, but that's fine. A lot of drivers do that, even some of the most experienced ones, like myself. I'm just playing around with you guys. I'm not an experienced driver. Hell, I don't even know if I can call myself an actual professional racing driver. All I just do is make casual video game playthroughs for a living. So yeah. And besides, before I forget, this weekend will actually be at this weekend we will actually be starting our 4-hour. Actually, you know what? At this weekend, be sure to stick around and subscribe if you haven't already, because during the weekend, me, SaintsKnight, Aarononeshot and Gamerlordni and myself, we will be playing some video games for chat. We will be doing a 4-hour live stream, which will probably be about 4 live streams, all consistent of an hour, well, of like one big live stream. And yeah, we will be playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Grand Theft Auto 5, obviously our most popular, well, our most diverse range of videos, well, our most enjoyable videos to make. Well, so we'll be playing some Rocket League as well. Of course, you gotta play Rocket League. I mean, it's Rocket League, man. I mean, you can't have a game where you're playing with everyone and not play Rocket League, man. Would that be normal? No. Yeah, it would not be normal if you didn't have Rocket League, because it was free for PlayStation Plus. Anyway, and we will also be playing like one final game for like an hour, which is actually kind of is a little bit of a surprise game. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. You guys will probably want to see this. It would probably be an interesting show. All of this, of course, to raise charity for cancer research, which, don't forget, you guys can still donate if you want to like find out how you can donate, and if you want to find out like how you can donate to our like, Stand Up to Cancer webpage. Well, not webpage yet. Yeah, webpage. All you gotta do is, first off, let me get back on the track, is to check out our previous Gran Turismo Sport Beta videos, and check the comments and check the description. And what I might actually do instead is I'll leave the link towards our Stand Up to Cancer webpage in the link description. Actually, in the description, I will leave the link in the description down below, so you guys can actually so we could actually, you know, so you could actually like donate if you wanted to and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, back to the driving, and as you can see, we're about like 2.5 minutes away from. We're officially 2.5 minutes away from the big race itself, and as I'm driving this SLS, I'm regaining my memories, man. I mean, I'm regaining like what I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna do it. I know when to change it. I know when to change gear. I know like when to do certain stuff, man. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. So we got about a minute and a half left, and this car is really starting to grow on me. I mean, I was a little bit hesitant at first with this being an SLS and being an absolute tire muncher on tracks, specifically a rear tire muncher. Because this thing, as I'm sure most of you know, if you're fans of the old school Top Gear, you will know that this car likes to drift so much that it may as well be a JDM car, a Japanese drift machine, with the likes of a Japanese drift monster, with the likes of Nissan R44 Skyline GTR and a Toyota Supra, among others, of course. But no, I'm surprised actually. Because this car is keeping its composure really rather well, I might say. It hasn't drifted on me once. It hasn't. I haven't drifted it once. It's not tail happy, and I can actually drive it. I can actually race it. So you know you know for sure that this car was built from the ground up to be a race car, and I quite like that. That's what I need. I need a racing spec SLS, because a regular SLS, if you were to drive it on a racetrack, would be too how should I explain that? Too wobbly, too out of control for certain amateur drivers. Yes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are being matched in to into a race. So hopefully we can actually be ranked up at a fair enough place. Really? Again being second to last? What is with today and me being in second to last? Only being beat by a guy who honestly didn't really set a lap time, so that's why. No, wait, I am last? What the hell? I thought I was second. They lied to me. I'm second to last. Anyway, enough grinding on all day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take this thing out for a little bit of a practice lap and see how good, to get adjusted to the track itself. Unlike that GTR there, okay, I swear I could swear he's bugging out right now. That's gonna come back and bite me in the. I'm gonna assume that somebody's gonna come back and bite me in the arse. What the heck? What the heck? Whoa! Holy heck! Okay. What the heck was that? Look at that. Look at that. Even my poor SLS has been dented beyond all comprehension. Look at that. That's not nice. But you see that, guys? He crashed into me, then I went about like 173 miles an hour off the track and into the bloody wall. I mean, what the heck? And then the fact that he didn't really... So, actually, do you want to know something else? I think... Actually, wait. Yeah, I'm second to last. See, I knew it! I knew it! Said I was second to last. I knew it said I was there. I just knew it. Anyway, back to this. Hopefully nothing bad happens to me. Hopefully no crashes happen to me. And if you just look, the top 3 are all GTRs. Even 9th, 10th, 11th and all are GTRs. So is that just in an SLS, I guess. Now here we go. Let's hope that we can actually climb some places. Although I doubt that would be the case, because just from the start of this race I can actually honestly tell you that I am not going to get some overtakes. This may be a race that I might actually end up stone dead last. I mean, yep, you heard it right, ladies and gentlemen. I am actually doubting myself. I am actually thinking that I am going to end up second to last. I mean, it's because with this lobby and all being glitched out, it's kind of set me on a whirlwind of doubt in myself. I mean, there was even a spin by Mr. Cash 606 over here in his GTR, and he sorted himself out okay. Wait, the vet? Even the vet's getting a bit out of control? What is going on with this lobby? Everybody seems to be spiraling out of control. Yes, nice. Clean the overtake. Okay, wait, what? For God's sake! Seriously? Ghost mode. A ghost mode overtake. Wow. How cheap. How cheap are you? Anyway, back to this. Hopefully I can actually get... Hopefully I can gain some bit in this corner. You kidding me? One person went off. Okay, nice wee overtake from the SLS. You know, this car is actually not too bad. It's just a shame that I actually am letting it down. It's my fault, man. I mean, I admit it. I'm actually admitting that I'm letting it down just a tad. Whoa. Okay, scratch that. A lot. I am laying it down quite a lot. Now, because the guy I overtook for having an accident overtook me because I had an accident for having an accident. So yeah, I'm a bit... Now my hopes are going further and further down. All I could just do is enjoy this somewhat leisurely stroll through the ring. Okay, a GT that just actually absolutely got wrecked. Did he get wrecked by the guy in front of me, or did he just wreck himself? I don't know. Did you guys see that? If you did, I don't think I did, but if you guys did, let me know. Did he actually spin himself out, or was he the result? Was he the victim of a poor first gear around this corner? I mean, the result of a terrible accident. Okay, let me know. Let's see. Coming up to this corner, going to second. Nice, not bad at all. Okay, this car is actually quite good in the corners. That's my only saving grace. I can't really go fast in a straight line, but when it comes to the twisty turny corners, I don't really do all that bad. Although not as good as that GTR. I mean, that GTR can fly. It is absolutely quick. That is absolutely quick, that GTR. I really want that. I really want that GTR, but I had it out and I can't get it. But as soon as I finish this race, that means I'll definitely get a N300 car. Hopefully, it's finally the Evo. I mean, I have been waiting for that car for a long time. I mean, I've been waiting for that ever since I've seen people, like, you know, get it on their, like, first time. They're like, first time Evo, yay! Whereas I'm just like, dang it, I have a Subi. I need to make it my life's mission to actually get the Evo. Hopefully it's that. If not that, then I'll probably, if not the Evo, then I would be content. I'd be happy with a Ford Focus ST. I think for personal reasons, I actually genuinely like that car. And yep, I'm actually doing meh, if I'm honest. I'm third from last, which isn't really that good. But on the plus side, I am about 8.2 seconds faster, well, ahead of Mr. Rico Turbo at 17th. And the thing about him is, I think he was driving a GTR as well. Although I'm not too sure about what settings he had for his Evo. All I know is for me, I have absolutely no settings on whatsoever, apart from ABS, I think. But then again, I don't think I turned that off. We're steering assist, braking assist, and the transmission all are realistic. By that, I mean traction control is off. Traction control just got turned off at the start of the race, so there's that. So it's not really, it's actually honestly really not too giving. And steering assist is off, braking assist is also off. And as for gears, obviously, as I've said before, it's in manual, so yeah, there's that to consider. There's no way in hell that I am actually gonna be able to catch up to that GTR, but what I want to do is to actually catch up with, what I want is to at least finish the goddamn race, man. I mean, is it possible? Everything's possible, my friend, but is it going to happen though? The cynic in me says no, but my heart honestly says, well, my heart and my guts honestly say that this SLS could have what it takes to actually finish it. Besides, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, okay, oh god, yep, I take that back. I take it back, because we're on the long straight and there's about 20 seconds left. Hopefully we actually unlock the N300 car. That's all I actually want. All I want is to actually unlock the N300 car, whatever it may be. Hopefully the Evo, so I actually have a little bit of competition for N300 competitions. Besides, every other class I'm content with, except for N300 for some reason. N300 sort of the meh thing. Okay, so I didn't notice that before. Whenever the car's not running, it actually switches on its hazards. I mean, that's okay. That's actually quite good. That's actually quite smart. I didn't know that this actually happened when I did find out. I only just found out now. That's actually quite a good wee thing. It's like a small detail that I don't think anybody paid attention to, which is actually kind of considerate. I quite like it. Anyway, congratulations to Mr. Amaru Heavy Rain for, well, winning in the GTR GR4. Congratulations, you had the better. You were the better driver, and of course, you were the better. Actually, you had the better car. So hats off to you and your car. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that, let's see. Did I level myself up? Yep, I actually have. I'm. My sportsmanship rating is 41. And with that, I'm actually going to leave this lobby since I got a new car. Look, daily workout. And what? What? No way. I did not expect that. That's a GTR. Holy hell, man. I didn't expect to actually get that GTR, if I'm honest. I honestly thought I'd be getting an N300 car. You guys heard me say it, right? But, wow. Really? My god. So, obviously, we have to do one more race. So that means getting out of the SLS and back. Actually, and into the GTR. The better car. In my opinion, the better car than the SLS, to be quite frank, because this was winning all the races. It won all the races, and, well, every single race that I was ever, like, in or a part of, it always won. For some strange reason. I don't want to get into it, but here we are. Let's see. What are we rocking? We are rocking a 4-wheel drive system. So, wait, it's 4-wheel drive? So that means I can actually turn the traction control off. Yay. Racing tires. 50-50 weight distribution in brakes and so forth. What else? Fully customized mechanical drivetrain, and of course rocking the fully customized transmission. Anyway, without further ado, let's get in the GTR, see how it feels. Okay, this thing feels immediately quicker. This car feels immediately quicker. This thing feels immediately quicker than anything else I've ever driven in the GR4 category. And honestly, I was if I'm honest, I was actually quite surprised that I actually got this thing, and also quite pleased because I've actually wanted this car as well for quite a while, ever since I saw like the races, ever since I actually saw these things dominate in every single race that I've ever been in. Yeah, I've been really wanting these, so I've been hoping and praying for me to actually get this car. Now I have. I'm thankful I did. I'm thankful that I got this rather than a Mitsubishi Evo or Ford Focus ST, because this thing is a absolute beast, man. This thing is impressive. It's 4-wheel drive, yes. Traction control fully off, so that means the 4-wheel drive, which means I can really test out this 4-wheel drive system, stick it to the bends, and well, the horsepower is really good. 416 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive, Japanese. No wonder this thing was probably dominating the rest of the competition, including myself. This thing was seriously fast. This thing is seriously quick. And it knows how to handle the corners superbly. A little bit of kick on the way out, but I love this thing. It has the right amount of power, the right amount of grip, and the right amount of, well, everything. It's the perfect track racer. This thing is absolutely precise, and I'm confident that this, being pushed to the ragged edge, can actually push me, make it go the extra mile. I mean, that's what I'm hopeful for. I'm hopeful that we actually do good in this car.
Put the pedal into the middle.
Would we finish first? Not necessarily, but I'm not aiming for first in this. I'm aiming for... I'm not too sure what I'm aiming for, but all I'm aiming for is not last. And with this GTR, honestly, I'm actually quite confident that I actually will not end up last. Maybe get a few overtakes here and there. I mean, I don't know. It's a Nürburgring where anything and everything is possible. It's all really handed to the gods of fate. And I mean, it is up to the Gran Turismo gods to actually tell me where I'll be starting and where I will be finishing. But I highly doubt I'm going to start in a high enough place because the practice, like qualifying session I had, like where I got a full like lap in, I was in the SLS that you guys saw me driving earlier on, and I didn't really do the best time. I ended up second to last. So if I end up second to last once again in this, that means I've got quite a bit of work to do. But this thing's ready for it. This thing's ready for virtually anything. This track and the racers throw at me. Let's see. Yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, they are preparing to match us up. We are about to take on yet another race for another group of drivers around the infamous Nürburgring. So hopefully I'm confident, man. I mean, I'm confident in this race itself. So hopefully I'm confident in this thing. So I'm confident about this GTR. I'm more confident about this than I was in, say, the SLS AMG that we were in. But hopefully we get somewhere. But just hopefully we don't end up last. That's probably the main thing in all races, right? Not end up last. Okay, so yeah, we are going to be starting the race in second to the last place. I think I called that from the start. GTR qualifying in first place. Well, at the front of the pack with a time of 7:41.4. So what I'm going to do right now is go out to the track, try and get a feel of... Okay, less I know about that, the better, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go out the track, see if I can actually get anywhere, and get a feel of the overall car itself. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll do good, eh? Besides, what do you think of, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this car, and, what do you think its chances are around this track against everyone else? Bearing in mind, it has me at the wheel. A guy who's honestly never won a race in Gran Turismo Sport before, but has come close. The highest I finished, I think, is third. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think? Where do you guys think me and the GTR will end up? Because honestly, I hope that I end up... As always, the hope for all races is not last. So if I don't end up last and I overtake at least one person, then I'll be happy. I'll be amazed. I'll actually be quite frankly astonished by this thing, but I'll be loving this thing because this thing is absolutely beast mode. So let's see, brake here, into second foot down here. Excellent. This thing carries quite a lot of speed. Now I can see why this thing has been winning all these races that I've ever been in, because this thing is brilliant. It handles quite well, and you know how much speed to carry through it. So anyway, before we finish this race, sixth. A lot of people think I'm sixth, so somewhere in the middle of the pack. I'll be starting in second to last place, so sixth place, really? See, hopefully I end up. Hopefully you're right. I mean, hopefully I end up in sixth place, but who knows? I mean, it's Gran Turismo. You make your own luck. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the last race for today's live stream. So let's hope with the GTR we can make it a good one. Okay, overtaking already. That's a good start. This is a genuinely good start. Okay, first corner, made it out. 14th place. That's really astonishing. Keep it up, SaintsKnight. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Okay, we've got a Volkswagen Scirocco, or Scirocco, depending on how you pronounce it, ahead of us in 13th place by Mr. MKX. Must be a Mortal Kombat fan. Two Siroccos, sorry. 13th and 12th. Okay. This car's good. This car, I'm liking this car. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, let him go. Because I'm in the GTR, I can reel him in. Yep, that corner, I took it way faster than him. Yes, I can catch up. Carrying quite a lot of speed through this corner. Actually, coming up to this corner here. Usually a lot of people actually end up fudging themselves. No, it's this corner that they usually end up fudging themselves. Do they? No, they actually nail that corner. They do quite good. But I need an area that I can actually start to overtake. I am actually performing a lot better. I think we can all agree, ladies and gentlemen, I'm performing better than I was last race. But if I hadn't crashed, who knows where I would have been. Okay, bit of a slide, but nothing too uncontrollable. Hopefully these guys actually... Okay, we got a Renault Megane up here that's gone wide. Hopefully he slows these two down, so that means I can actually go in, swoop in, and start the overtake. Start to overtake him. Okay, whoa! Sirocco's gone a bit wide there. Bit shaking, bit out of control there. I can take him. Okay, sorry pal, had to nudge you a little bit. But excellent, overtook. I'm in 13th place now. Let's catch up to the other two. Okay, hopefully I can catch up to the other two. Come on, GTI, let's put the pedal. Like the guy in the comments says, let's put the pedal to the metal. Carrying a lot more speed. Yep. Instantly put the hammer down, and instantly this thing turns petrol into noise and speed. This thing's unbelievable. Oh! Whoa! Sirocco boy here's gone a bit wide. Carry the speed, go flat through here. Yep, kept it nice, kept it simple. Ooh, SLS is caught up quite a bit. Whoa. SLS boy's a bit shaken here. SLS boy behind me's... Wait, SLS is no longer behind me? Well, he is, but not right behind me. Mr. Sirocco over here has... Okay, that the carousel could have been taken just a little bit better, but apart from that, I think I'd handle that pretty well. Okay, now to try and regain some of the leeway I had. Time to recover some of the ground that I actually got. Shit. No. What the heck? No. Damn penalty. Ooh, Sirocco's gone wide. Nice. Thank you for the overtake. Going back in. Oh. No, not again. Seriously? Half a second penalty. Okay. Sirocco boy here is not giving up without a fight, is he? Shows what he knows. I'm not gonna give up either, Mr. Sirocco boy. How do you like them apples? I'm 0.4 seconds behind him. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a draft going on here. See if I can actually get caught in his slipstream. And wait a minute, I'm getting caught up in his slipstream. I'm gaining a little bit on the main straightaways, and yes! Clean overtake, no dramas, no fuss. He tucks in nicely behind. Okay, come on, I'm so close to the line, so close to the line, so close to the line. Go. No! God dang it! I came so close! So close to actually finishing the race. Let's see, how well did I do? I started in 17th place. Wow, finishing the final race at 13th place. That's actually quite impressive, come to think about it. Then all of it's down to the GTR. Obviously, it's the GTR. I mean, it's a really rather impressive car. But anyway, congratulations to Mr. Pitbull. Congrats, sir, and your Nissan GTR GR4. I mean, you deserved it. It's a GT. You're in a GT. You were in the same car as me, the GTR. So, and besides, you know as much as I do, pal, that car is a beast. It's a monster. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this lobby, and I think that's going to do it for today's episode, man. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. If you're subscribed, don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you never miss a new video. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will catch you guys in the next video.